Hey, we got Drew's Views here, back for a little Monday reacting to an anime on a Monday. Today I'm up to Steins Gate, episode 22, third last episode. It's called Being Meltdown. Who's the being that's gonna melt down? We'll have to find out. Last time on Steins Gate, episode 21, pretty much a slower episode, not too many new developments. It was mostly about Mayuri, kind of her and Ogren's relationship. It's kind of been strained since she keeps dying all the time, even though she doesn't completely realize it. Although we did find out she's been having dreams about like dying and Ogren saving her, but we know those aren't really dreams. They're just different events that keep happening on different world lines, which obviously Ogren's been trying to stop for a while now. But they had a nice little talk then as well. Mostly, though, I'm concerned about Makisa right now because the whole issue with switching to the beta line, which Ogren's new mission has been, is that originally, back to episode 1, in that world line, Makisa was dead, like stabbed to death, I believe. He finally had to tell her about that in this last episode, and because he doesn't need to tell her things, she usually, or when he does that, she usually has something to say about it or has some hypothesis or idea. So I assume it'll be the same this time, but who knows how she's going to avoid this death and still keep Mayushi alive. But I believe at the tail end of last episode, she was going back into that building, into the room where she was apparently stabbed. I think so, at least. We'll have to see right now. And I have been told that this episode, 22 here, has an end credit scene, which I don't think we've had one of those yet this whole series. So I'll be on the lookout for that at the end of this one. But hey, I'm ready to get right on to reacting. Let's do it. Well, okay, so a very kind of romantic episode. Like a lot of time travel shows and movies, I guess, deal with this kind of like impossible romance type of thing, which they're going for here a little bit, I think. Obviously, it's been building up, especially on Magus' side, in terms of being afraid to admit her feelings. And she did say it was so sudden at one part, which on one hand, not really. It has been building like this, but on the other hand, like him coming out saying he loves her, I guess. We know he's started to like her definitely, and appreciate her, everything like that. But full on loving her, I guess that was a little bit of a leap there, a time leap. But it made sense to me. Yeah, and the kind of tragic story there. She has to disappear to for things to be right. So I guess what she's saying is like, but she had the whole thing about different. Am I all one person in all these lines, like all one being or something like that? So I guess she's thinking of it. She's staying on this current line, still gonna live, I guess, even though he's going back to the one where she's dead. So it's not exactly like she's gonna die right now or something. I guess that's why she's more okay with it. Although she did have a nice exit there, certainly, but then came in at the end, like saying, I feel the same way. What was she about to say? I love you too. I mean, I thought that was kind of implied already. I don't know why she came back. Is it just to make it more dramatic, right? When he's time skipping back then. Anyway, I don't think that's going to be the last of her with 2 episodes left. And then Suzuha coming on at the end there, the part time warrior, the daughter of Daru. Now she's saying she's from 2036. I guess that's what she was originally. He has to stop World War III, which is already what he was supposed to do, right? So he has the whole thing of saying the whole speech that it's over, everything like that, and he says like, "We're not meant to. It's for the best. We're getting rid of this. The phone microwave time's not meant to be relived anyway. Decisions, all of that. But then the same thing's happening over again, and there's still the whole thing of what happened the first time. Like I said in the first episode, he was still remembering things, using the term Steins Gate and all that. So has this just been repeating over and over again? And this last thing with the whole Mary dying and all of that, this whole Alpha World line is just like the newest edition of it. Had they all met before? I don't know. I'm interested though to see what happens in the penultimate episode next time. Don't think it'll be quite romantic like this one was. Uh, Maybe some more action coming in. But whatever it is, I'll be back to react to it and recap it. Please do subscribe to the channel here if you like these. Leave me a comment, anything you like to do. But until then, time's up. Peace.